the cordon state. So essentially, what the cordon state does, you edit, you click edit cordon bounds. This giant red box will not be present. Just to show you what it would be like in a new file. Say this is my starting point, just this brick. If you try to render this in the game, you'll get an issue. You will get you'll get a fail. You will have a leak. Usually what they tell you to do is, if you have a leak, just make a skybox, right? They tell you just make a skybox and, you know, fill out the boundaries, and that, if you do this, it'll just be a solid block and they can't move. A lot of people tell you to make it hollow, -32 to hollow outward, and just surround your map with this hollow box, right? While this is a good approach as a beginner, you will notice, for example, let's pull up one of my maps. If you make a giant skybox and your map is absolutely fucking huge at final, like this per se, the time that it will take to render all of this with this approach will basically destroy your optimization of the map and cause extreme frame rate issues, and your map will take fucking ages to compile this way. At an initial point, yeah, it'll be quick because you don't have shit in your map yet. Let me introduce you to a better approach at this that will optimize your map way more and give you way less headaches, and you will not have to deal with leaks for that matter for most part. Delete that. Oh, sorry. Click the selection tool first, and then click edit cordon bounds. Now, create new cordon. Name doesn't matter. And you get this red box that appears up. Literally all you have to do, drag it to where your map is, and that's it. Literally, that's all you have to do. To apply this, literally just click toggle cordon state, and if you don't, to untoggle the selection of it, just go to the block tool, and then this should untoggle, and your cordon state should be toggled. Just to show you what it does, it literally seals the map for you. So if you make something, hold on, say if you make a block outside the cordon bounds, right, it will only render what is in the bounds. So if I happen to load this in game, only the bounds of the cordon box will spawn. Everything outside of the cordon bounds will be cut off. Now, this is a feature used for debugging mostly, so you can check leaks on your map and get rid of them, or if there's some part of your map that is rendering a compile issue, you can basically check for bug errors and whatnot and find the issue and separate the bounds of the map, and you're supposed to compile it one by one. Now, what I use cordon for is, it's just a way to seal the map. It's an efficient way to seal the map and optimize your level. As you see, you can't move outside of the cordon bounds. I didn't even add a skybox, and the skybox is rendering. There's no leaks, and yeah, you can only go. The only thing that will be rendered in your map and compiled will be what is in the cordon bounds. So its intention is to debug your map, but I use it as a way to optimize the map and just set map boundaries, and I don't have to worry about leaks, dealing with skyboxes and whatnot and all of that fancy stuff. Literally all you have to do is use the Cordon Tool, and it will save you so much time of debugging and finding leaks in your map and trying to patch holes and shit. And that can be extremely frustrating when you are mapping, because you're going to spend time having to find leaks and patch the map, and you're going to spend hours of just frustration and what the fuck is going wrong with my map. And literally this is the safe proof solution to that. If you have other issues even with the Cordon state, then it has to be an issue with a variable in your map or a brush or a prop, and that's a different story. But if you use the Cordon state and the Cordon boundaries, simply you will save tens of hundreds of hours on debugging and fixing leaks. Now, to show you, if I toggle it off, I'm gonna get an error and a leak. Why? Because there's no skybox. See? Entity leaked. Toggle it on. No problem. Renders easy. So, yeah, hope this helps. Hope this doesn't overcomplicate things. If you have questions, feel free to leave them in the description below. See ya.